What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets Radio. Cut down day in the NFL, so there's all kinds of news and notes everywhere with every team. The Jets kicked it off by trading Chris Herndon, a tight end that wore out his welcome in New York. It just wasn't going to work out. At this point, I think everybody thought a change of scenery would be best for Chris, and he got it. So that's good news. The Jets get back a 4th-round pick. They give away Chris Herndon a 6th-round pick. I think they paid him a $1.4 million signing bonus. So basically, the Vikings are getting a very cheap tight end, like taking a flyer on Chris Herndon. The Jets are getting back a 4th-round pick, which they can always use as they're trying to rebuild their roster. So, smart move by Joe Douglas. I think you could have made an argument that Chris Herndon could have been cut. You know, people were trying to keep him because the rest of the talent on the team wasn't good at the tight end position. But, I mean, at this point, you got to cut your losses. The Jets did that. They also cut, I believe, 2 other tight ends. So, right now, they only have, I believe it's Tyler Croft and Wesco left on their team. So, obviously, they're going to make moves. Will the Jets take that 4th-round pick and go after Zach Ertz? Will they go somewhere else? And I'm not really sure what they're going to do, but they will be making moves. The tight end position is by no means a done deal. Yeboah was cut. I think at this point, their goal is to get him on the practice squad. A lot of fans were upset about his cutting, but I think at this point, you got to realize that he has a lot of work to do as just a tight end, as a pass catcher, and also as a blocker. And this scheme, blocking, is so damn important. And LaFleur talked about that, where it's like, you know, the tight ends may not get a lot of catches because their primary focus is going to be run blocking, pass blocking, and they only get, you know, limited opportunities to catch the football. So nothing crazy there. I think that kind of was expected for me. The running back position, Josh Adams was cut, which I think everybody kind of realized the Jets are going to take Pirine. They like him as a short yardage back, the power back. They're hoping they can get Josh Adams on the practice squad, and so do I, because I can make an argument that Josh Adams actually looked better than Pirine in the preseason, even though he got limited opportunities, but it is what it is. Quarterback position, Josh Johnson was cut. Not really necessarily happy about that. James Morgan was cut. I'm glad the Jets did that because I really don't want to see them keep 3 quarterbacks on the active roster. James Morgan is not an NFL quarterback as we speak. Josh Johnson, I would have kept over Mike White unless the Jets had their eye on another veteran quarterback somewhere else. To go into this season with Mike White as your backup quarterback, to me, is just foolish for a litany of reasons. The first is we all hope that Zach Wilson's going to play 17 games. But right now, in this crazy world of COVID and wherever else, if he can't play, I would feel a lot more comfortable with a veteran quarterback that's been there, done that, can at least run the NFL offense, you know, run your scheme, you know, call audibles, and be efficient and be competitive. I'm not necessarily sure that Mike White can do that. So the Bears didn't cut Nick Foles because obviously they get their most value by trying to trade him. If they cut him, they would have had a big cap hit. I can't talk tonight. I have no idea why. Nick Mullins went to the Cleveland Browns practice squad. So the Jets, it'll be interesting to see if they try to explore some of these other quarterbacks that are out there. People are talking about Cam Newton. 1,000% no. Cam Newton wants to start. Cam Newton would be a distraction. Cam Newton would probably be everything the Jets don't need in a backup quarterback. So I think other than that, you go down the line, wide receivers, you know, Cager was cut. Vincent Smith was cut. I was very happy that Jeff Smith made the team. He's been extremely versatile, fast. They had him doing end-arounds, you know, catching the ball effectively. He seems like he's improving week in and week out, which is what you want to see. So I was happy he stuck around. On defense, you know, right now I think they cut, what, 3 safeties? So they're going to definitely need safety help. Obviously, Ashton Davis coming back is going to help, but you need a lot more depth. You know, they cut, I think it was Elijah Campbell they also cut. Somebody else that was surprising to me. Ronald Blair. But, I mean, staying with the secondary, they're going to need help at corner. They're going to need help at safety. I would not be surprised when you look at the waiver wire. A lot of veteran corners were cut today. If they just take a flyer on one of them. The linebacking group, Noah Dawkins was cut. Hopefully a practice squad candidate. But the Jets, I think right now, could say they need help at safety, linebacker, and tight end. Those would be your biggest things. And for me personally, I'd like to see him get a backup quarterback. But interesting cut downs. You know, you'd wonder if Joe Douglas would, you know, make that move with James Morgan. If he's scared to cut his draft pick, he wasn't scared to do that. I don't think anybody else is going to pick him up. But, you know, right now the Jets are in a very good position. You know, this year they have a ton of cap space to roll over to next year. Next year they have cap space. Next year they have a lot of first-round picks. They have 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders. If you want to build through the draft, the Jets are armed to do so. Now it's a matter of Joe Douglas picking the right guys and maximizing, you know, all the talent they have. So, interesting times with the Jets. It's exciting. I think there's going to be a lot more moves left to be made. And I think we're starting to see how they're rebuilding their roster, the kind of guys they want, the fast guys, high work ethic guys, high character guys, explosive, guys that can play numerous positions, a lot of flexibility in positions. And that's it. So I kind of rambled a little bit. I'm just trying to run in from the gym and get ready for the live stream. So talk to you guys later.